individuality is the most beautiful, most amazing, most wonderful, most magnificent, and most valuable aspect of dance and of self that you can offer to yourself, to others, to loved ones, community, surroundings, and to this world. What's going on, fam? Welcome to The Movement, where we discuss all things dance, life, and this profound, powerful dance through life. Whether you're a dancer, a little klutzy, or just a lot of curious, this show is all levels friendly, baby. So lace up and let's go. You know that feeling you get when you want to dance and live life to the fullest, but you're paralyzed and you can't bring yourself to move. You can't bring yourself to dance and mingle freely. That feeling of, I must forewarn everyone that I have two left feet just to lower the expectations and decrease the chances of complete embarrassment. I know that feeling all too well because that is exactly who I used to be. Then through dance, I learned how to connect mind and body and to decrease that voice in my head that was so concerned about what others thought about me. I learned to increase the positive language as I spoke to myself and changed the course of my entire life dramatically. I want to help you overcome that same exact thing. Each week, I'll be holding a live class session where you will learn how to become the most confident version of yourself in dance and in life, while being able to ask any questions you have in a community of others just like yourself. Go down to hasdancecamp.co. That's hasdancecamp.co. I'll drop the link down in the description. I look forward to seeing you and building with you. Now let's get back to the show. What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Movement. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to be a quick one because I'm kind of in a rush. Now, I know it seems like every time I do another episode, you hear me say it's going to be a quick one because I'm running out of time. Yo, let me tell you, I'm working on trying to slow my life down a little bit because I realized that I've been taking life for granted. And I didn't realize at first that I was. Let me explain. So I'm kind of a workaholic. So all things dance. I'm teaching dance lessons, dance classes, going to universities to teach, scheduling myself for lectures and like double booking for like playwriting and all kinds of things. Trying to build my online presence. And it's just too much for one person to do. And you know, it's very easy to get caught up in all of these, these influencers and videos that say, I grinded when I was young and now I'm like a millionaire and now I'm like where I want to be. And that is not the way to go. That is not it. Because the things that you do today affect what you're able to achieve tomorrow. If I grind myself down today to nothing, to where I'm tired, I'm stressed out, I'm bothered, I don't have time for anybody, family, loved ones, friends. Tomorrow, I'm going to be just as aggravated. I'm not going to have the energy, the capacity to do what I need to do to get where I'm trying to go. And I'm realizing this. And this really hit me after my 2-week fast that I had mentioned before in a previous episode, where I was informed that I need to have more gratitude for the now. So I promise y'all, I'm working on slowing my life down so I can appreciate things better and so I can have more time with you all. Yeah, so just a quick sidebar because I'm learning so much about myself and I need to do better. And you see me rocking my Haas apparel, my heart and soul apparel hoodie. Yeah. We keeping it live. We keeping it lit. We keeping it original over here. Anyways, I am Melvin AC. How I'm your host with the most. Today on episode 15. I think it's episode 15 of The Movement. Now, why do I ask that you tune into The Movement? This is not just another dance podcast. This is not just another dance talk show where we talk about dance and that's it. The Movement is about what the movement. It's about movement and dance literally and movement and dance through life. You know, sometimes we are just focusing on the aesthetic, how things look, the facade, the entertainment, the distractions, the movement. And we don't have the capacity for, or we fear acknowledging and accepting and confronting what our move through life is meaning and what our movement is meaning. The people we have in our life, the things we do, our goals. And yet this is not even what I had in mind to talk about, but it's just coming, it's just flowing. And I'm just being like really real right now. So yeah, this is not just your regular talk show. We do talk about dance. This is not your regular dance talk show. We talk about dance, sure, absolutely. That is a foundation. But I feel like a lot of people forget to dial that in a little bit more and focus on what the move meant. What is the story behind your movement? What is the feeling and emotion behind your movement? Because these are the things that create change and create pockets of change. These are the things that cause evolution in the world of dance. These are the things that make it possible to use dance to create revolution in the world and within our communities. Yes, so don't underestimate what the move meant. Don't undermine or overlook what the move meant in an attempt to put on a mask or a facade to appease or entertain those around you. One thing the world does not need more of is distractions, right? We need more truth, more transparency, more love, more God, and more meaning to our movement. Done with my ranting. I don't know. I feel like that was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I could end the episode there, but I'm not going to, because that is not what I'm here to talk to you about. Make sure my voice is registering fine. I might have to turn this up a little bit. Maybe not. I feel like I'm talking pretty loudly. So, anywho, I'm over here. I'm on Instagram Live as well. So if we get any questions or anything, then there we go. Otherwise, let's jump right in. So what I want to talk to you today about is just clear cut, plain and simple individuality. Okay, there are so many dancers who aim to look like or aspire to be like other dancers. Okay, now there's nothing wrong with aspiring to be at a point in your dance journey as another dancer that you admire. But there is a problem with masking who you are so you can put on the facade of being someone else. The major part about this is it hides your story. It hides what you've been through. It hides your purpose and your reason for dancing. And these are the things that really make dance fun. When you're able to tell your story, whenever you're able to move someone with what's going on inside of you and what you've been through, that's what makes dance fun. Whenever you're able to dance by yourself and move yourself because you're being transparent and vulnerable with what you went through or what you're going through, and being true to yourself about why you started dancing in the first place. These are the things that make dance fun. These are the things that make dance powerful. And these are the things that allow dance to love us and be an anchor in our life, to help us through hard times, to amplify the good times, and just be there for us overall. And whenever you put on this facade of being someone else, or whenever you're aiming to be like or look like or dance like someone else, you're not able to tell your story because you're so honed in on trying to tell their story. You know that feeling you get when you want to dance and live life to the fullest, but you're paralyzed and you can't bring yourself to move. You can't bring yourself to dance and mingle freely. That feeling of, I must forewarn everyone that I have 2 left feet just to lower the expectations and decrease the chances of complete embarrassment. I know that feeling all too well because that is exactly who I used to be. Then through dance, I learned how to connect mind and body and to decrease that voice in my head that was so concerned about what others thought about me. I learned to increase the positive languages I spoke to myself and change the course of my entire life dramatically. I want to help you overcome that same exact thing. Each week, I'll be holding a live class session where you will learn how to become the most confident version of yourself in dance and in life, while being able to ask any questions you have in a community of others just like yourself. Go down to hasdancecamp.co. That's hasdancecamp.co. I'll drop the link down in the description. I look forward to seeing you and building with you. Now let's get back to the show. The reason that you love them so much as a dancer is because they're telling their story. They're being true and original to who they are. So why don't you do the same thing? Your goal should be that you become your favorite dancer. Yeah? Aim for you to become your favorite dancer. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with drawing inspiration from other dancers. Art is about being inspired by other people, by other things, by surroundings, situations, life experiences. It's part of it. However, don't block out yourself by trying to replicate something, by trying to replicate someone else. Yeah, so in short, individuality is the most valuable thing that you can offer in dance. Individuality is the most valuable thing you can offer yourself. Individuality is the most beautiful and most valuable thing you can offer others. Because if we were all the same in dance or outside of dance in life, nothing would get accomplished. Nothing would change. Nothing would evolve. Everything would be bland. We were not created, we were not born to be like someone else. We were born with a purpose that only we were born to achieve in the way that we were meant to achieve it. We were born with abilities and passions to create art and to create change and to create new perspectives and new point of views that no one else was meant to create. We were born to impact people's lives that maybe others would not be able to reach. So it's up to you to do yourself justice, even if your goal is not to impact someone else. If you change your perspective to, I'm dancing for me, to tell my story, to be liberated in what I've been through and what I'm going through and what I feel through this music, you're going to impact someone's life, but most importantly, you're going to impact your very own life. Individuality is the most beautiful, most amazing, most wonderful, most magnificent, and most valuable aspect of dance and of self that you can offer to yourself, to others, to loved ones, community, surroundings, and to this world. That's all I got for you today. I feel like that's a banger. I'm not even gonna front. I'm gonna listen to this one myself a few more times. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Movement. Why? Because it's not about the movement. It is about, you know, that feeling you get when you want to dance and live life to the fullest, but you're paralyzed and you can't bring yourself to move. You can't bring yourself to dance and mingle freely. That feeling of, I must forewarn everyone that I have 2 left feet just to lower the expectations and decrease the chances of complete embarrassment. I know that feeling all too well because that is exactly who I used to be. Then through dance, I learned how to connect mind and body and to decrease that voice in my head that was so concerned about what others thought about me. I learned to increase the positive language as I spoke to myself and changed the course of my entire life dramatically. I want to help you overcome that same exact thing. Each week, I'll be holding a live class session where you will learn how to become the most confident version of yourself in dance and in life, while being able to ask any questions you have in a community of others just like yourself. Go down to hasdancecamp.co. That's hasdancecamp.co. I'll drop the link down in the description. I look forward to seeing you and building with you. Now let's get back to the show. What? Hold up. No. I'm not done yet. To couple with this message that I have for you today, your boy is actually starting and hosting a dance convention here in Asheville, North Carolina, next month, November 12th and 13th at the Crown Plaza Expo Center. Okay, it's going to be a weekend. It's going to be a 2-day event. The lineup for the choreographers and nationally recognized instructors are crazy. We have choreographers who have choreographed for celebrity artists, singers, musicians, choreographed music videos, directed music videos, productions, traveled the world, the whole 9. And they're all local to Asheville. My goal was to create an experience for dancers that uplifted them and did not make them feel like they needed to be comparing themselves to someone else. I didn't want to create an atmosphere that I've seen and experienced in other dance conventions where they feel like there are levels. How can I say that? I don't want to create an experience at a dance convention where others feel like they are less than someone else because of where they are in their dance journey. Because the most valuable and most beautiful thing you can offer in dance is individuality. That is what we're focusing on at Movement Con Dance Convention next month at the Crown Plaza Expo Center in Asheville, North Carolina, November 12th and 13th. We're focusing on individuality because let's be real, for all of those dancers who want to make dance a career, the only way you're going to be able to expand that career into something that is world-changing, life-changing, dance evolving is individuality. If you look like you're mimicking dancers or if you look like another dancer, your career is not going to go to the heights that it can go. I'm not saying that you won't achieve things and you won't go far, but I'm saying that it won't achieve the things that it could achieve, that you're meant to achieve. you're meant to do great things. And so I created a dance convention that is built on that foundation of encouraging your particular individuality and your uniqueness and helping you grow in that so you can love dance more and so you can love yourself more. And so that way you can dance around other individuals who are looking to build themselves up through dance in the same exact way. Now, don't get me wrong. We got world-class choreographers, dancers, and instructors. So the skills that you're going to be learning are top-notch, A1, I promise you. Top standard. But we're not focusing on promoting or throwing celebrity instructors at you because it sends the wrong message sometimes. It's not about clout. It's about growth and getting back to dance. It's about connecting mind and body and getting back to dance and why you love dance and helping you grow throughout that, grow in that. Yeah. So we're going to be teaching hip hop, jazz, street jazz. We got contemporary. We got so much for you. And it's going to be something you do not want to miss. Spaces are limited. The registration is happening quickly, and I'm so stoked about it. I need you to go to hasdancecamp.co. That's HAS dancecamp.co. Go to the products page. Scroll, click on Movement Con Dance Convention. Right now, it's discounted $50 just because I'm so stoked about this event. And I know that sometimes like that extra $50 can make it inaccessible to others who really want to be there. So right now, registration is $100 per dancer, and that includes unlimited dance classes the whole weekend on both the 12th and 13th of November. This year, 2022, so next month and a few weeks. Go, register. I look forward to seeing you and dancing with you. That is all I got for you. Again, it's not about the movement. Keep in mind that it's about what the move meant. I'm your boy. I stuttered. I'm your boy. This your boy, Melvin A.C. Howell. And I'll catch y'all next week. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Movement. Why? Because it's not about the movement. It's about what the move meant. If you like this episode, please do me a huge favor by leaving me a 5-star review. And if you're not already, please go ahead, subscribe to the show, and share it with a friend because I'm providing this valuable perspective so that you can level up as an aspiring dancer. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next Wednesday on The Movement.